ladies and gentlemen. Today we are interviewing Proxy and Ash from IVI Esports. Say hello.
How's it going, dude?
What's up, guys? The GOATs have arrived on this wonderful interview today.
All right, so before anything, which one of you is Proxy, which one of you is Ash?
I am Proxy.
All right.
That's Ash. Yep.
Okay. Now, it is great having you guys here. It's amazing, you know. You guys are like, you know, Sigmas, I guess I could say. it's nice having you guys here. How's you guys' days going, you know?
Mine's going all right. I couldn't really speak for Proxy. He probably is doing something with Ashley. But yeah, mine's going all right. Hit a goon earlier. Now I'm here.
Mine's going. Mine's been going. My days have been going pretty good ever since I got this new. It's hard. It's good. I'm doing good.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming on. You know, second episode. You know. Let's get to the questions. Yeah, this is the second episode of the series, I guess you could say. So.
Wait, who did you do? Oh, you did Swift. That's right.
We did Swift to the first one. Yeah. Okay. My first question. So I'll ask Proxy first, and then I'll go to Ash. How did you get into like the VRML scene? You know.
So for me, it started out but near like 2019 when I first got a headset, and I would play stuff like Rec Room, and then I saw Veil coming out. So when I saw Veil coming out, I instantly got into it, and I saw like a bunch of esports stuff like IVRL, stuff like that. So that really got me into just VR esports, and then after that, I switched over to Breachers, and then VRML was just the best league for Breachers. So that's what got me to switch over.
Okay, what about you, Ash? How did you get into VRML?
Mine was pretty similar, except I started off on Echo VR. I played that for like a year or two, and then they decided to shut it down. And then
what was your peak rank on VRML?
Diamond.
Ooh, that's tough.
Which is low key pretty tough in terms of like how like high the skill ceiling was on that game, but yeah, so I played that for a bit. They decided to shut it down, and just as they were doing that, Breachers got announced that it was dropping within like the next like few weeks. And me and my Echo teammates decided to make a team on this game and kind of start grinding it from there.
Okay, that's actually really nice stories that you guys have. But that kind of brings me to my next question. What was your guys' like first VRML teams for Breachers, and what was your guys' like experiences with that? We'll start with Proxy.
So I was on Team Vertigo when I first started, and so basically like most other people, they're just like with friends in an org like that, so they start like at the top or like near there. So I started out in number 200 place in VRML on Team Vertigo with the captain Corn Dog and some other teammates that were really they were good friends. All right, they were good friends. But yeah, so that was my first team, and I had to like build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get you. So Ash, you had mentioned that when you came to Breachers, you came with a bunch of your Echo friends. What team was that, and how was it?
Yeah, so we made a team called Zero, which actually got like picked back up like last season, I think, by like a whole new like roster of people, which was like kind of surprising because it was like a team that me and my Echo friends made like a really long time ago. But yeah, Zero, I think we finished like 17th in like season 0 or season 1. I forgot which season it was, but it was yeah, I think it was season 0. We finished 17th, and we were low-key pretty compy for like brand new players, and like I don't know, I guess we weren't really like new to like playing VR competitively because we'd been playing Echo obviously, but switching to a VR shooter after playing a game like Echo, I don't know why he's gooning, but yeah, it was definitely interesting. But yeah, 17th place, Zero, shout out Rip Red, Salty Raccoon, and Elevate. That's all I can remember who was on that team, but yeah, shout out them.
Yeah, that's fun. Day ones, yeah. So my next question is, like, when did you guys realize you guys had potential in this game? You know?
For me, it was. Oh, I started realizing it when it was like when I first got like 200 hours, and I would queue for a BMM with all these like pros, and I would just start like giving belt to ass to all these pros, and I was like, damn. So if I can do that, then like maybe I could win something big and stuff like that. So yeah, it would mainly be like in the early stage at BMM. So like most people be knowing what that is, and I would just be handing out like free smack-ins to people's butt cheeks. So that's basically how that happened. And I also I would ace like on Team Vertigo. We would play against like number 1 teams, and I would ace. I'm so dead ass. Like I have a clip of it, but yeah.
He's shaking his head no. He's calling your bluff right now.
I didn't do that.
Ash, when did you realize you had potential?
Yeah, when I was on zero, I was basically just like flying everybody, and I think everyone on that team like knew I was like by far the best. I don't think I really even played BMM that much, like when I first started, until I think I tried out for Wicked, and no, I think I was playing BMM, and Sleepy Penguin was in it, and he told me to come try out for Wicked, and yeah, pretty similar to Proxy. I was kind of just putting belt to ass to everybody, and knew that
I do actually remember. Yeah, I do remember like queuing BMM a while back, and everyone was like, "Oh no, like Proxy or Ash was in the queue."
Yeah, they definitely
guys were pretty
Proxy,
feared.
but
Okay.
no, that was actually a rage bait. I'm not gonna lie. I did not play BMM enough, to be honest, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next question is, what was your guys' like favorite? I guess you could say like eras or times like with teams. I guess. Like, when did you guys have like the most fun, or like, what is the reason you had this favoritism for this team? You know.
Well, my favorite ever, like team wise, had to have been with IBI, because it just like it's just the friendships, and not only that, like what we've accomplished only being together for like 3 tournaments, and we've won 2 of them. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's really like friendship wise, and we're also like the best at the same time. So it's really fun.
What about you, Ash?
yeah, I'd probably say something pretty similar. Yeah, we're all pretty close as friends, and on top of that, we win a lot. And I think after the VRML con, it kind of just strengthened that a lot more. I think I'll always have favoritism over this team, because it kind of feels like if it's this set roster of people, I feel like we can kind of get around or go through anybody we want whenever we want. It just depends on how hard we want it or not.
So do you guys like feel unstoppable with IVI basically?
Yeah. 100%.
You actually kind of brought up the question I was going to ask after this, Ash. How was it at VRMLCon?
So my time there, like besides all the friendships and stuff like that, like we did a bunch of like awesome stuff at VRMLCon. We all got to live together in the same house. I thought that was pretty cool that we didn't that we ditched hotels and we kind of got an Airbnb. That was one of the most fun things we've done. And also it's that not only with the friendships, but it's the hype all going into the tournament itself, and like the funding we had to do the things that we did. Like we went to things like escape rooms and stuff like that. So it was really just an enjoyable experience for people, like with people that I'll only see once. You know what I'm saying? Unless we go again, I'm not gonna unless we were to set up something down the road. Like I'm not gonna walk across the street and go hang out at his house. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can't do with VR. So it was that's pretty much it. It was just like it was a really good experience for VRMLCon.
What about you, Ash? How did you feel at VRMLCon?
Yeah, I definitely say it was a pretty crazy experience. It was kind of like a whirlwind, honestly. A lot happened within less than a week, especially going on and winning the entire thing. But yeah, to add on what he was saying about, I don't know why he's like bugging out right here, but yeah, to add on to what he was saying about living in the Airbnb together, it kind of felt like bro, what? Bro, it felt like it was just like one big family living in a house. And I remember like literally the night we got there, or I got there because I got there last, we were already just dicking around like the night before the tourney. I think we were up till like 2 in the morning. You said what?
Hot dogs.
Yeah, we were up till 2 in the morning before the tournament throwing hot dogs around the house.
Bro, we had a Call of Duty. We had a Call of Duty match with Lizzie's.
Yeah. So yeah, we stayed up till like 2 in the morning, just pretty much lollygagging. We actually scrimmed F3 that night too, to like just get us more practice in them too, because they're playing Acer. And they actually swept us 3-0. But I think he was pretty chopped because I was in the garage and it was super hot and humid, and like Swift and Kija were like right next to each other, like they were like arm's length apart. And then there was a guy sleeping on the couch right next to them too. Shout out Lizard Gecko. Yeah, it was pretty chopped, so I wouldn't even count that, but we literally got swept by them and then, you know, ended up winning the entire thing. But I think we all knew we had it in us. It kind of just fell into place when we needed it to.
Yeah. You guys are actually really good at answering questions. I'm so happy I interviewed you guys. I was saying I'm gonna ask you 2 kind of filler questions, then I'm gonna start asking you some questions like not about teams. It's gonna be about like people. So one of my questions is what is your guys' personal like favorite finalist skins? Because I asked Swift this. He said it was the purple one because of like it reminded him of IVI. So I kind of wanted to ask his teammates and see if he thought the same or if they had a different preference. So let's see.
There's a purple one?
It's like the pinkish purple one. It was the one for last season. Season 4.
Oh, I didn't claim mine. Oh yeah, that one would definitely be pretty tough though.
I don't know. I literally stopped claiming my finalist skin after the first one because I qualified for every finalist skin. I just didn't claim them after I got the first one.
Hand them over to me, you know what I'm saying?
Because I don't know. They're just kind of boring. I thought they were going to like make a different design for them, but they just change the color every season.
I'm pretty sure I've heard it could be rumors, but I heard this season is going to be a Marui skin.
What was the finalist skin?
Yeah. It's like,
yeah, the purple one probably then.
Purple one's Aura. Okay. So now I'm gonna ask you guys like players wise. So you guys can answer this. Who do you guys think has the best pistol aim that you have like ever seen? You could do like all time current players. Just like kind of express to me who do you think is the best with pistols?
It's between Swift and Sleet. Yeah, I was gonna say Swift or Sleet. It's definitely on our team. I'm gonna say Swift. I think Swift.
What do you feel about that, Ash? You feel Swift is the best, or do you think there's?
I think last season, I'm pretty sure I thought it was Kha'Zix, because like I don't know, when it comes to like just pure aim, it's really hard to tell like who's better than who, especially at this level. Yeah, I'd probably just say Sleet, because I mean I do see him play pretty much every day. So
would you let me hop in a scrim for a YouTube video?
If you want, we could low key. Yeah, we could probably throw. What if we played like Rebel or something and just put him in? Because we could probably just run through Rebel. Yeah, we could put you in for like we should put him in for Blaze. He'd probably get hella mad.
Bro. Yeah, we'll do that maybe like next year or some shit. But we'll figure it out.
I'll put Diamond 1, but I just... Yeah. Okay, my last question. Can I join IVI? It was very amazing talking to you. You guys answered all my questions perfectly. You guys are skibbity sigma. I guess you could